Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby, thanks for joining us for Monday Makers. Yes, it's Monday. We are here with Monday Makers to start your week off right. Yes, if you have just joined us, firstly, where have you been? You've missed two brilliant shows. You missed Wake Up Call, which was excellent, and then you missed Launch Day with the launch of our new Easter collection, which was, well, excellent, if I do say so myself. And thankfully, we are going to be bringing you more as far as the Easter collection is concerned in Monday Makers, but with a whole host of other demos as well. We've got the Ombre Inkpads on the show. We have also got the 12x12 Sara Signature Special Papers on the show, and some brilliant Monday mega deals as well. It's going to be an exceptional show. Very much looking forward to it. Loads on the website as well, which I'll tell you about in just a few moments' time. But let's say hello to the lovely lady the other side of the studio, who has been my partner in crime throughout the day today, and will be my partner in crime throughout the show this evening. It is the one and only McGiggles, Debbie Fisher. How are you?
Yes, all good. Yes, it's the end of the show, end of the day, isn't it? So,
end of the show. Thanks very much. Good night.
Bye. End of the day show is what I was meant to say. So, yes, it's going to be a good one because we're going to be looking at that Easter collection again, but also the Ombre Inkpads, which I absolutely love. So, and especially the new photo paper that goes with them. I think it's just a game changer in doing different backgrounds. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one, Ben.
Yeah, get in touch, say hello. Let us know what you want to see, ask any questions, all that kind of stuff. You know the drill by now. Radical Rachel joins us. We've got Polly Coe who says hello. Hello, Polly Coe.
Hello.
Jessica Stricker says good afternoon from a warm and sunny southern Illinois. It's miserable again here today, isn't it? It's just cold.
It's cold today.
Yeah, oh, did you do a proper shiver then?
I know, I did have a shiver. Yeah, I'm a bit chilly over here. I wore short sleeves. That's what I shouldn't have done. I haven't worn short sleeve for a long time. So.
Might be a cardigan day tomorrow, what do you think?
Yes, perhaps. Have I got a cardigan? I don't even know if I've bought anything. Oh, I've got a dress with long sleeves, I'll wear that.
Yeah, I might go cardi tomorrow. No, I don't look scruffy in a cardigan, Jamie.
No, not a cardigan,
actually,
Jamie, yes.
I look scruffy with a round neck jumper and no collar.
Yes. And not because Ben looks scruffy in a jumper, just because I'm used to seeing him with a collar, that's all.
What shall I wear to the NEC on Friday? Can you help me pick my outfit, everybody at home? Shall I go?
I think you should do a Sara. You should be at home, do a video at home. You've got to do that. You've got to do a Sara style video. I need, like everybody, I need your input. I need to know what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I am doing the NEC, this one or this one.
And do that whole thing where I go, it looks like this. And then it like automatically goes on. Oh, look at me. Ooh, 12. And then like, oh, do you like that one or do you like this one? Poof, like that. And then I'll go, oh, yeah.
Yes,
what do you think?
You've got to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, do that. It'd be really good. And it sounds like I'm taking the mickey out of Sara. I actually really like Sara's videos. So we've got to see you do it as well.
I was thinking like, you know, whether I just wear jacket or whether I go waistcoat or whether I go jacket and waistcoat, or whether I go tracksuit, shorts and t-shirt.
You've got to do the waistcoat. People know you wearing your waistcoat.
Belvis,
Oh,
Dame.
yeah. No, don't say that. Everyone's going to want to see Belvis.
I'm not dressing up. I'm definitely not doing that. Stephen Nicole joins us. Hello. Janice joins us from San Antonio. Nana Kim joins us saying good afternoon. Hello. Zoe Carver. Evening all from me and Brian in West Sussex. Mary Pat says good morning again, everyone from sunny Montana. Hello. Trudy Bickham says I'm so happy to be here. Oh, we're happy that you're happy to be here and we're happy that you're here. Hilary says, can I ask if you are all at the NEC, who is doing the shows? Well, on Thursday, it is me and Leanne. Friday, it is George and Lily. And Saturday, it is George and Lily. Sunday, it's me, pre-recorded. And then back to normal. Are you in again next week, on Monday?
I'm supposed to be in, yes. We don't know what's happening because Craig was going to cover depending whether I was coming up the day before.
Yeah.
Yes, so we might have a secret shooting, but if I'm not doing that shooting, then I won't be coming up to cover and Craig will be in. So it'll be either me or Craig.
Karen Eberling says hello from a rainy Florida. Hello. And also hello to Mistress Dow says good evening, everyone. Let me know in the comments what you want me to wear to the NEC. get that in. And whilst you do that, let's have a look at the Ombre Inkpads. Now, we launched these just a little while back now, not too long ago actually. What we've done tonight is we've split up the kind of collection for you. So we've got the Ombre Inkpads. Brilliant deal there actually, because you'll get both sets of the ink pads and you'll get the photograph paper for free. And then we've also kind of put the essentials, things like your stencils and your stamps and dies, into a separate bundle. But let's have a look at the Ombre ink pads first of all. The first thing you'll notice with these, how brilliantly these are packaged. They are absolutely fantastic. Kind of like travel size, if you like, these, but these are your water-based pigment ink pads. Not new colours per se, but what you've got here are colours that are going to allow you to create those ombre effects easily, Debbie, isn't it? That's the kind of way to describe these, isn't it? Absolutely.
And also, what for me, they are ink pads that are just easy portable, they're ease of use, they're just great to keep on top of your desk. They're the ones that you want to take with you if you're going to anywhere that you're crafting. Yeah. I just think they're super versatile ink pads, and also a little taster of our ink pads, because they're water reactive, if you haven't tried them before, because they are fabulous.
Yeah, and you know, everything that Debbie said and more there really, and yeah, a great way to just try things out with these. Now you get two of the collections, so you're light and fresh here, and you'll hear as we go through these, the colours that you've got, they're not new colours. As I say, we've just configured them for you so that you can create some brilliant ombre effects with the colours in each of the sets. So pink tulip, you've got pale fig, ocean blue, oasis, spring meadow, your lemon tonic, honey pop, and then the sandstorm. And then the other set that you've got, sort of your more darker and richer colours. In fact, it is called Rich and Luxurious. Top of the shop, you've got your plum jam. Then you've got your damson wine, midnight lagoon. Then you've got your smoked emerald, jet black, orange, and then your Chinese red. And the thing is, again, I would say about these, and you'll see when we see these in action, don't kind of get confused of thinking, oh, these are quite small, you know, not going to last very long. Super juicy. I love the fact as well that they kind of like pull out on a little stand almost, don't they? So they're nice and easy to hold and use as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I think they're just a really, really good one to have, and especially because of that ease of use. Let me show you some samples, Ben, because they're absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that because they're water reactive ink pads, they can go on absolutely anything. But I do love that we have this shiny paper, which is absolutely beautiful.
I hadn't finished, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You do get your photograph paper for free in there as well.
Was that my fault? Did I just butt in?
A little bit, but it's fine.
Sorry.
I wouldn't let anyone else do it, Debbie, just you.
He loves me. Have you finished, Ben?
I finished now.
You sure? Do you want to do any comments?
No, you carry on.
No, carry on.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
That's fine.
I am terrible. When I get excited about something, I do get a little bit excited about things. So love this. We were talking about that tree die earlier in the Easter collection. You can do the same thing with all of the dies that are in this collection as well. There's some really good ones. I love a silhouette die to be able to just put over a beautiful background. There's loads of stencils in here which look amazing. That one looks gorgeous as well, just having that big background. But it's more about what you can do with these in that back. Look at that. I mean, it just looks like one of those sort of aurora borealis skies, doesn't it? It's just beautiful. Oh, we've got this stuck. This stuck. Now this is really nice because it's heat embossed and then just the inks put over the top. So really, really clever. Love this one as well. So many beautiful things that you can do with them. Shall we see what you can do with them? Now, you know, ink pads, water reactive, there's lots of things that you can do water reactive, but what I really loved about them is we've got this photo paper. So the photo paper is a little bit bigger, comes like this. I've trimmed my one down. And it's a really fabulous medium for using these inks on, which actually, Ben, I would never have thought it was, because it's not a medium that you would automatically think would work with watercolours. But we're going to give it a try and show you exactly how they, I say give it a try, I know it's going to work. But these are brilliant because first of all, when you take them out, they've actually got the colour code on them. So whichever one you pull out, you can see that one's the orange one. You can see exactly what you're getting when they're in there. And if you tip them to the side, you'll be able to see as you go round each colour of them. And I love that ease of use of them. I like the shape of them because it means that if you turn it round, this tiny little bit, if I want to colour, I mean, you probably won't be able to see it now, but if I just want to colour that little tiny square in, I can do that with that point. But I'm not going to do that because I want to use the whole thing. So I'm going to turn it round, and I'm actually going to smudge some of this ink just onto my glass mat to start with. So just popping that down, and actually let's pop another colour in. I'm going to use the yellow here. So just take some of this around as well. Now you can mix your colours, so don't be frightened to mix your colours, but what you want to do now with that is use your water. So either your spray bottle, or I've got my big spray bottle, and I'm just going to cover my inks up because you don't want to get these wet. So literally just spray down. Oh, does it not want to work? Oh, there we go. So putting your spray down, there we go. Once you've got that down, when you then come to placing this in, just going to pop that down and pick it up, and I'm going to go back down onto this side and pick it up. And then when I turn it round, look how beautiful that is. And it dries pretty much instantly. So then what I'm going to do, we're just going to...
Oh, hello. Of course, get the life out of me then.
I'll just take that away and just bring in a dry bit. I don't want to waste that yellow ink there. So we'll just take that there. And then I'm going to bring some other colours. Oh dear.
It's all going on.
It's been a long day. It doesn't want to stand up. That's what it is. Just doesn't want to stand up. We're going to then add some other colours. So I'm just going to take, is that the, quite which one that is. That's the orange yellow.
You're right, Debbie.
What is happening? What is happening? I have no idea. Let's put a little bit of purple in, and I'm going to put a touch of blue as well. There we go, which is going to mix. And don't be frightened to put these over the top of this because it will layer up, which is the nice thing. So we're going to just spritz that with some water, and we're going to do exactly the same. Pick that up, and look at this. You're just going to layer even more colour in. It's a really cool effect, and you get different effects, and the more water you put down, the more it will sort of pick up. The drier it is, then the less it picks up. So, but really beautiful effects that you're getting on there. Now, once you've done that, you can then use it as a stencil as well. So don't be frightened to go in with your inks on top of that.
Yeah.
And it does dry super quick, so literally it doesn't smudge, it doesn't come off, so you can be really creative.
And you can use other inks on this photo paper as well, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's a brilliant one to have, but you do need to use it with water, and the drier it is, the less ink that lays down onto it. So then what we're going to do is bring in just a stencil, and I just want to do a little bit of stenciling. So we're just going to bring that in. I'm going to bring my blue in. Don't need to actually take them from here because all I want to do is to grab myself, and in fact I'm going to use one of our little smoothers.
So this stencil comes from the Art Elements collection, doesn't it? This is one from the other bundle we've got.
Yes. So I'm literally just going to dab it while it's on there, and we're just going to dab through. So, and some colour, you might think, oh, it's not really showing, but it does. It's just really, really clever. And then let's just go into a different colour. And then we're just going to use that to go through as well.
These sponges as well are on the show if you want them.
Yep. Yeah, they're not. I like these sponges. I especially like them for this sort of technique where you're sort of just dabbing elements around. And then I'm just going to move that, and let's just have some pink.
Rob's favourite as well, those sponges.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
See, I love the blending brushes.
So she says, because she has problems with her hands sometimes, doesn't she? And she finds it easier to hold the sponges for that reason.
Okay, yeah, and I absolutely get that. So we're just putting a little bit more around to add in some of that pink, and then that's all we're going to do. And then when we take that away, we've got that beauty. Look at that. I mean, how is that just gorgeous for a design? So, so good. Right, so what we are going to do now is bring in our die cut, because the other thing that these do, these die cut through photo paper beautifully. So I'm just going to take one of these and pop it down to the bottom, like so. And then we're just going to run that through our machine. Because it is a photo paper, it just die cuts like a dream.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take that along the bottom there.
Whilst you're cutting, we can say hi to Mistress Dow, who's joined us. Trudy says, when I worked in the office, I always brought a sweater just in case. I should have learnt my lesson by now, because it's always cold in here for the first 2 days of the week, and it warms up towards the end of the week.
Okay, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
But then people have been in here. Oh, and they weren't on Sunday.
No.
I was just going to say, is that because no one's in the building?
Hi to Jane, who says, Ben, will you be there tomorrow? I was not paying attention. No, NEC starts on Thursday. So Debbie's there Thursday, I'm there Friday, Sara Saturday, D-Rob is there Sunday. Ben, what about wearing a purple mankini, says Zoe. That will not be one of the choices of costume. Right, I'm definitely not doing that video now. Definitely not.
Right, so what I've also done, we have got some of Sara's signature papers on, just single-sided. I've used some of these, so don't be frightened to use your papers to go with your coloured inks. And then also, Ben, I'm just going to bring this one in because it just shows how different you can get them. Same techniques, but put in different colours, or same colours but just in different configurations. But what I've done is I've stamped the sentiment that you get with them, so you can stamp onto here as well. So I've just stamped where flowers bloom, so does hope, and we're going to just pop that onto some gold card. I put this onto some gold card and then a card blank, and then I've also cut that out of gold card as well, so we've got 2 to mat and layer. So let's just pop those all to the side, and then we'll just mat and layer all of these up.
Keep the comments coming through. Anything you want to ask about this particular collection? As I said, if you like all of the added extras, if you like, so the stencils that Debbie was using, the stencils and the stamps and the dies are in the other collection, which I'll show you at the end of this demo. Hi, Kathy Green, joined us from Mechanicsburg. Let us know what you're up to today, what's going down, and also, as I say, if you are planning on heading to the NEC late this week, let us know which days you're going to be popping over. I suppose I should be really well prepped and be able to tell you what row we're on and what stand we are and stuff like that. Maybe I should have a look at my notes and I can
I do know it, but I can't remember it.
Well, that's not very helpful, is it?
No.
Hang fire, everybody.
I should have put it in my notes on my phone. And then
oh, yeah, you should have done. I don't know if I've got the information, actually.
If not, I will look in the break and I will find out for you. But there is a floor plan when you get there, so you'll be able to come and find us. Hobby Maker are going to be there as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to try and make our way down to there as well as be on our stand.
And if you do get to our stand and we don't happen to be there, I don't know, because we've maybe gone off for some food, or, you know, I'm certainly going to be like mooching around to find some of my fellow crafty chums from times before. Do make sure you come back and, you know, come and see us.
Yeah, each one of us will be there for the full day. So like Ben says, even if we've gone away for some food or to have a little shop ourselves, we will definitely be about all day.
Keep popping back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Come on. Get there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And as I say, bargains galore from what I've heard. Some ridiculous deals to be had. So you might want to bring a partner with you. A caddy.
Some people do take suitcases, so that's, honestly, Johnny, I've seen people with suitcases.
Yes, and I think the majority of people seem to take those like shopping trolleys as well, don't they? And just
that's what I used to take.
Yes,
I used to have a shopping trolley
of all sorts of goodies. It's just a brilliant day.
It's a very good day.
If you've never been before, you're going to have the time of your life, honestly.
And I do know that it is a long way for some people to travel, but if you can sort of stay down there, it's, you know, the hotels are all quite lively, and all the crafters, probably been in the hotel, yes.
Mistress Dow says it's stand C09.
Oh, there we go. C. I knew it was a C, but I didn't want to just say it was a C without...
Mistress Dow wanted to be there.
Oh, yes,
Thursday.
she did. She wanted to come and see me.
So there you go. Good job you know where you're going, because I would have turned up on Friday. Yeah, can you meet Debbie outside, Mistress Dow, and just take Debbie to the stand so she knows where she's going, so she doesn't get lost. It will be warm in the NEC as well, she says, so wear layers that you can shed. I mean, all these top tips.
Yes, well, I was going to wear my jacket as well, so I thought exactly the same thing. At least that way, if I get a bit hot, then I can take my jacket off.
So what are you wearing, jacket and...?
Jacket, probably just... I'm debating whether to just wear my black trousers or my leopard print trousers.
Leopard prints are quite snazzy.
Yes, I might do, but I've got a black and cream top to wear.
Yeah.
So it just depends if that goes. It'll go under my jacket. I'm not sure if it'll go with my jeans, my leopard print jeans. And there we go. We're going to leave it at that. But look at that for our background and our sentiment stamped on there. And then, yeah, matte and layer in that silhouette die. It's just a really nice die to use with all your backgrounds. And actually what these are good for, especially your photo paper, is just making lots of different backgrounds and then keep them for when you want to make your cards up.
It's a brilliant, brilliant collection. It really is. So that's the way to get your Ombre ink pads. The photo paper, you get 100 sheets of your 5x7 photo paper. That's free within the bundle. So £27.18 or $31.92 is your platinum price. If you like the other elements that Debbie was just showing you there, you get those within this collection, which is your art element set. This is brilliant as well because you do get freebies within this set too. Basically, you buy the bundle, you get all of the stencils I'm about to show you for free. These are those beautiful dies that you can be creating some brilliant sort of scenes with, if you like. So the blooming flowers, that's the die, and then you get the stamp there as well where flowers bloom. There is hope. You're also going to get this tremendous tree scene, which is called Life is an Adventure, and that's what the stamp is that you get with that. So life is an adventure with you. And then you've also got this, which I absolutely loved, Let Your Light Shine, that beautiful seascape, if you like, with the lighthouse there and that beautiful stamp sentiment. These charming opulence dies are great as well, just for creating those really cool kind of inky backgrounds and piecing these over the top. If you want to do paper piecing with these, you can. Use things like your illusion film with these as well. These are going to look absolutely brilliant, but look great kind of pieced over the top of your photo paper to create some really cool scenes. And then you're also going to get your meadow foliage. So this is a stamp set. Again, all of those beautiful flowers and foliage which you can add to your projects. The 3 stencils that you're going to get, these are called the Ombre Mosaics, you get for absolutely free within this bundle. So that's a really, really good reason to buy. So those are the ones that, that is the one that Debbie used with her, so the leaves there. You're also going to get this, which is that beautiful sort of, almost like a hydrangea flower, isn't it, that one? And then you've also got this really cute and cool geometric pattern as well. So those 3 are free within that bundle, and that is the Art Elements collection. $36.76 platinum price, $47.80 is the platinum price on that one if you're shopping in the US. Now, loads still to come on the show. Did think I would show you, though, very quickly, our Monday Mega Deals. Deal. We've not done that for ages. Deal.
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 Deal. Deal. The first one is brilliant. It is the ink daubers. Now, this is such a good deal because you want to have these in your crafty armoury. I think it's nice to have all of the different things to use as far as your inks are concerned, whether you use your blending tools, whether you use those soft blending brushes, the sponges like Debbie's used as well. These are great, particularly great for kind of getting into the nitty-gritty parts of your stencils. You'll have seen Debbie earlier on using these with that brand new Easter collection as well. You get 40 of the daubers, so simply pop those onto the end of your fingers. Keep them in the case, so that's the 41st item, if you like. You think there's 40 of those. The case is the 41st. You also get your little card in there too, so you can make your own little system so you know which dauber has what ink on it. That's what you're paying for, essentially. And this is one of those bits of kit that everybody wants to have. Always goes out of stock. You can never get your hands on it. We're doing it tonight for £19.99 or $26.39. And then we're giving you 5 ink pads for absolutely nothing. Core product for nothing. Yes, it is a deal. Producer Johnny can't believe it. These should be costing you £30 or $45. It's our opaque pigment ink pads here you're going to get. So the ink pads with that beautiful ink in there, it's going to give you that longer open time. So if you want to kind of blend and create that way you can, but also, of course, this is absolutely perfect for using with your embossing powders to do that heat embossing technique. And this is crazy. This is not a deal to be sniffed at. These ink daubers, everyone needs them. These ink pads, everyone needs them. We should be charging you £55. We should be charging you $78. But if you're platinum tonight, you're under £20. You're under $27, which is incredible. The 5 colours you're going to get, the Oasis is free. You are going to get another beautiful blue, so the ocean blue, absolutely free. You've got the lovely plum jam, absolutely free. And then we're going to give you one of our greys, so the Twilight Grey, for free. And then you're also going to get that Sandstorm too. So just a brilliant deal for everybody, really. This is a deal which I'm sure the majority of you will pick up. Grab it whilst you can. The Monday Mega Deals are 24-hour only deals. So come 8 o'clock tomorrow morning UK time, that will be off the table. So if you like the look of it, get it in your basket, snap it up tonight, do not delay. There's another brilliant deal for you as well. If you are looking for storage, and ways to carry your crafty goodies from place to place, then this is the deal to go for. It's our Go Tote bag. Now, this is a capacious bag, and there are more free goodies in here, which is bonkers, really. It's a big bag because it fits in it, and I'll show you in a minute, the Gemini MIDI. You can pop that in there, handle out, of course, but what's so lovely about this is you've got a big kind of central compartment to this. You've got pockets on the inside as well, and then plenty of storage on the outside. You can really stuff these full, and you know, great for crafting, but as we always talk about, you know, lots of space in these. Maybe you're going to put your gardening bits and pieces in here. Maybe you want it as like a bag to put all your lotions and potions it is when it comes to cleaning. Absolutely perfect for doing that as well. You've got your handles. What I love about this, I said this earlier, you've got this little strap that goes over the two handles there. It's like a padding, if you like. So this is going to get heavy, whatever you're carrying in there. It's going to ensure that that doesn't dig into your fingers and that you can carry everything and be comfortable. You've got your shoulder strap too with the pad, so that you can simply pop over. Look at that. Oof, yes. Oof. I feel like a postman. I don't know why. Yeah. I'm a very glamorous postman, thank you. Would I wear shorts all year round if I was a postman? Yes, I would. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else feels like this, even when it's like super cold. As long as my top half is covered and like warm, I'd rather get my legs out.
My brother lives in his shorts.
Does he?
Apart from work, yeah, he's always in shorts. And I would say, aren't you ever cold? But he said he's like a furnace all the time.
Yeah.
He is covered in hair as well. It's very hairy, my brother.
Is he?
Yeah, my dad's the same. They're like gorillas.
Like gorillas. Oh, there you go. Rachel says, I was about to say, like Postman Pat. There you go. Postman Pat. Postman. Anyway, if you don't... What did you say, Johnny? He went.
How rude!
That is rude, that isn't it? He went, say nose. You want to watch it, mate, because you'll be getting a special delivery in a minute. Right, we love each other, really. We love each other, really. Here's something for you. I'm going off track here. Here is a general knowledge question. I'd love if anyone gets this. I'm not listening to you. He's just said, I'll change my password on my Sky Go. Yeah, that'll sort you out. Postman Pat's surname. Come on then, without Googling.
I don't even know how to surname.
Yeah, he's got a surname. So great. Don't Google in the gallery. Anyone know? Anyone know in the comments?
I have no idea. Oh, now what does he call his wife? Her indoors. I don't know.
Her indoors. First person to get it right in the comments without Googling, obviously I can't check, wins a pat on the back. Anyway, a pat on the back. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, yes, great, because if you don't want to use the strap, you can simply take that off. I love Jane's idea as well of saying this would make a great snack bag. It absolutely would. But just to show you, for $15.99 or $21.59, that is a great buy. But then we give you loads of freebies. You are going to get for free £28 or $42 worth of free stuff, and it's incredible free stuff, not just like random stuff that we've just thrown in here. What I mean by that is dye brush tool, always really handy to have. So you're getting that for free. Tweezers. The 4 set of our tweezers you're going to get. So the flat end tip, your straight point tip, your angle point tip, and your needle point tip, absolutely for free. You are going to get not 1, but 2 of our original dotty tape pens. So the dotted glue in there, you're getting 22 meters, 72 feet. Perfect again for those intricate sticks, free. You're also going to get the pastel gel pens. I've never seen those before, but I love them. The colours, absolutely incredible. You've got the nib on those 0.5mm water-based rollerball and those 7 beautiful colours. You're also going to get the enamel dots, 240 different dots in there, which I think are incredible. Well done, Kirsty D. You got it right. You got it right. You say I watch it quite often now with my nephew. His surname is Clifton.
Is it really?
Pat Clifton. Yeah.
So how do you know that? Where does it say it?
So no, just because I suppose I watched it a lot. Like George was a massive Postman Pat fan when he was younger. It's just one of those things. I don't know, Pat Clifton. Yeah, it comes up now and again in the shows.
Oh,
yeah.
I've never heard it.
I've never even heard of Postman Pat, says Anne. Well, Google it.
You're missing out.
It's one of those kids shows where, like a lot of the shows when the kids were younger, I was glad to get them off. But Postman Pat, there were times that the kids would leave the room and I'd still be sat there watching it.
Yeah, no, I think we're all like that. I used to also like Fireman Sam.
Fireman Sam was brilliant.
Pontypack.
Pontypandy. Pontypandy, yeah. Norman Price.
I love that. Yeah, I'd sit there and watch that for a long time.
That and Bear in the Big Blue House, that was another one I loved.
Oh, my youngest daughter, she's 23 this year. That was her favourite thing. She watched it just on and on.
At the start of the show when he invites you into his house and he like sniffs the screen. Yeah, it's such a cute, and they do a little song at the end of the show. Anyway, also for free in here, you're going to get these beautiful stamps, so wooden, mounted onto these wooden blocks. So you've got thanks so much, you've got yay, you've got hey you, you've got the, funnily enough, special delivery. Also in there, if I flip that one up, you've got that cute little love stamp, and then you've also got one of our ink pads included too. That is all for free within that bundle. As I say, it's product worth £28 or $42. And also, just to prove the point, big space. You obviously don't get the Gemini MIDI included, but just to show you the kind of size we're talking about, does fit in there with room to spare as well. So worth jumping in for. £15.99, $21.59 if you're a Platinum member. Well done if you've already picked that up. We're going to have a short break, already half an hour into the show. More to come. We've got lots of great demos on the way. Anything that you want to see, any questions you want to ask, feel free to fire those in, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more. Hints, tips and demos, laughter and fun. A world crafting community for everyone. So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks, bye.
The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing.
The inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own.
I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafter's Companion.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free, and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo.
That is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before.
I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here. What are we, 25 to 6, Monday evening. I hope you're well. I hope you've got a great week lined up. We've certainly got a great week lined up here. Loads of great shows, loads of great deals coming your way, and loads of great deals on the show tonight as well. Thank you to Carolyn for your comment. Anne, who's in, and Melanie D says, I loved Bear in the Big Blue House too. It's like the best. Yeah. That is a show I'd be quite happy to go home and watch tonight on my own.
Yeah, absolutely. And then he used to go outside and sing with Luna, didn't he?
Goodbye,
at the end of the
goodbye,
night?
good friends,
goodbye. You're good, you remember it. I can't remember it.
Now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay, because we'll see you very soon.
Yeah, I can remember it. My favourite used to be Barney the dinosaur.
Oh, see, I never saw that.
Oh, I loved Barney.
Nah.
That was so good. Yeah, I really, it was very stupid, but I loved it. I thought
he was the
really
purple dinosaur, wasn't he?
Yeah, Barney was the purple dinosaur, yeah.
They don't make them like they used to, do they? They don't. We're going to have a look at the Easter collection next, because this launched earlier on today. Very, very popular, this collection. The Showstopper is still available, which is good news for you. 40% of a big stock has already disappeared. £60.79, $74.36 is the price if you're a Platinum member. It is everything that you are seeing right here, which I can show you in more detail on the boards in just a few moments' time. There is everything that you're seeing here, and I'll show you it. As I say, I'm going to do the walk. I'll show you all in more detail in just a little bit, but you've got stamps and dies here with all the cute Easter characters. You've got the bunny triptych, you've got the Easter basket. There's loads of dies in there, 22 dies in total to be able to create that cool basket. You've got the little bunny character who you can build up again, 15 dies there. It's a great set for kind of using your, your gubbins box, if you like, your kind of bitzer box with all the bits and pieces of cardstock that you never know how to use. This is great for that. This cracked Easter egg has proved so popular individually. You've also got your Easter egg baubles in there as well. Create your own little tags with, and then you've got all of your Easter sentiments as well, 14 of those. And then what's lovely, whilst you've got the cutesy as we've seen here, you've got your beautiful ornate cross die set. You've got your Easter blessings, which again is that beautiful die, and then a stunning 2D embossing folder, again sort of keeping on that more sort of religious theme. And then you've got your Easter Sunday stencil and die set with the church and that beautiful stencil. You'll get the paper pad again. I'll flick through that in just a bit for you, but what's great about the Showstopper is that you get everything right there. You get that paper pad, and then we throw in another one of the paper pads for absolutely nothing. So you get two, you only pay for one. And as I say, I will go through all the boards and show you the paper pad in just a few moments' time, but we thought we might just kind of delve in and dive into the demo next. If you do want more inspiration, by the way, if you fall in love with this, 4 demos on launch with Debbie from earlier, and also 2 from Wake Up Call. So you've already got 6 projects you can be cracking on with, and a 7th now, Debbie.
Yeah, I'm trying to make them all different. I'm trying to to use something different in every single one. So this time I'm using 2 things, can you believe, that we haven't used in that past 6 demos. So we're using that amazing bunny character, and we're going to use the Easter egg baubles as well. I absolutely love these ones because I just think you can use them for so many different things. But we're going to use it as a tag, so I thought I'd show you exactly how the tags work. So we're going to take the biggest egg, and we're also going to take that little circled, ouch, I knew that would happen.
Oh, just stab yourself.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's because these are right on the sellotape that's holding them down, so they're really hard.
To an hand.
There we go, I've got there eventually. All right, only tiny little stab. And then we've got all these pieces, so I just have to be careful it doesn't bleed, because I bleed out quite quickly.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, it was a tiny little thing. We're all right, we've got, everyone is first aider.
You got Jake and Johnny first aid trained. Johnny says, who do you want?
Yeah? Oh, do I have to answer that?
Obviously Johnny, obviously.
Obviously Johnny, yeah.
Johnny, I'd have you, mate. If I had a first aid emergency, you'd be the first one I'd come running to.
Actually, either one.
Well, actually, after you said about my nose and Postman Pat, Jake, definitely Jake.
So well, there we go, look at that. So we've got our Easter egg, and now we've got our punched hole in there as well. So I'm going to pop that one to the side, pop them away in a little while, and pop this one to the side. And then I'm going to bring in this one. So this has got all our different pieces for our rabbit. And then I've got all of my pieces of card here. So I'll cut a few bits. I'm not going to do everything because I have it all done. But let's cut out the rabbit himself. So we've got the head, we've got the body, we've got the belly, which I'm going to do in a slightly different colour. So let's do this, although it doesn't look like a different colour. Can you see it's more of a sort of grey, this colour.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do that one. Well, that's a tough card to tear. Let's just take the piece off there. Pop that on there, just so it's got a little bit of a difference from the white to the grey. And then we're going to do his ears. So I wanted to show you his ears because they have a different way of doing them. So let me just trim, don't need all of that. We'll have that one and that one.
This is what I mean, and watching you use this, perfect for all of those crafters watching who will have probably boxes full of bits and pieces of cardstock. This is just the collection to get, isn't it, and use for those bits and pieces.
Totally, yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you what else will come in handy, and I've just realised, I don't know why I didn't use it with my granddaughters, because it would have been perfect. Do you remember we did the magnetic mat?
Oh,
the stand?
yes, the stand.
It would have been perfect with these, and I've got one at...
The one that we launched with the G2?
Yes, and I've got one at home, so I could have gave that to my granddaughters, and they could have then put the die. They would have loved putting the dies onto that. So, so yes, if you've got that one, when you're crafting with these, so you don't lose all the little pieces, get the stand that we bought to you and put all those on there. Many years ago, when I had the older Gemini, I actually I actually taped a magnetic strip to the top. So then I used to just put all my little dies on top of there as well.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got these pieces. And the reason I wanted to show you these, because you can do 2 different things with these. So we've got our main die, this one here. So this one will create this will give you 2 ears if you want them, or the inside of your ears. So there's different ways that you can use them. So you can have 2 ears like this, or you can have your bigger ear, and that creates as the inside to your ear, like so. Or you can have this one, where's this one here, will act, if you turn it round this way, like so. Oh, did I not do it? No, I didn't. There's this die, which is a strange little one here, this shape here, and I'll bring in all my pieces so you can see them. So you'll know exactly what I've done. It would have been just easier to show you these. With these pieces, you've got this bit, which is exactly the same. Can you see? These are the 2 the same dies. we're going to use this one and put this bit in the inside. And I've put it just through my sticker maker so you can see how easy it is to put them together, and I can do it quickly for you. But this one here, so you can have 2 ears, or you can use it the opposite way round, so it goes that way, you see. But you can also turn it this way, and then this piece is what goes underneath, like so. And then it looks like the ears like bending over, can you see?
Ya. Yeah.
So it's a really clever little die, that one. And then we've got the head and the body. I've made a little carrot, so your carrot here, you're getting the little top to your carrot and your carrot here. So there's lots of dies that you're going to be using on there. And I am just going to take these ones, let me just place those back on. I don't want to lose any of the dies. So if I do it now, then I know I can't lose any of them, and I won't get the blame for any that are lost.
We can just say hi to Mr. Stow says, I used to love Bill and Ben, the flower pot men.
Oh, I used to love that too. Yes, absolutely.
The wooden tops and Fireball XL5. That was one of the Jerry Anderson shows, I think, wasn't it? Debbie says, Charlotte, Barney the Dinosaur was my oldest granddaughter's favourite show when she was little.
Yes.
It was easy to get her potty trained as she wanted to make Barney proud.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Very quickly, I must say hello to Teresa, who says, hello again. I'm not new to CC, but I am new to commenting. I love everything CC and just bought pieces from the Easter collection. I love all the guests and presenters. Keep up the good work. Well, Teresa, thank you for your lovely comment, and please comment more often, especially if you're going to send through nice comments like that.
Absolutely.
We love that. We love that.
Oh, we've got a new pin in the glue.
No.
It looks like it's gone a bit brown though. This isn't the pin that comes with it. I think it's gone a bit rusty. Let's have a look.
Has it kept it fresh though?
There's a story to that. Yeah, look, it's made the glue go.
Oh dear.
Let me just squeeze it a bit more. Ah, okay.
Oh, so the pin was lost and then there was a pin. It's not the one that was stuck to the bottom of your shoe earlier on, is it?
Oh, Ben!
Oh,
It might
I've
be.
just
It's on
come
the
up with a cracker.
table.
Where is that?
How funny is that? It's on the table. I can see it. Is that the pin?
Yes.
How
I
strange
sat there earlier on
is
wake up
that?
call. I was like, you've got a pin stuck in the bottom of your shoe.
Oh, no, I don't think that is it.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought the pins had a bigger bobble on the top than that one.
Oh, the pin for that?
Yes.
I was going to say, this is definitely the pin that was stuck in the bottom of your
Yeah.
shoe.
Oh, here.
Oh, dear.
It's because the pin's gone rusty. Yeah, I don't think that's not going to be able to get that out.
That glue won't do.
That glue won't do.
What do we do with that? Just... Yeah, top tip, use the right pin, Johnny, exactly.
So I wanted to use the...
How much?
Let's try this way.
Oh, is that all the rust in the...
Yeah, it's gone rusty, look. So what not to do?
Toasty warm over your side of the studio.
I've got the heater on.
There you go, you feel it blasting away there.
I've lost my body now, Ben. There it is. Right, we get started now. Let's see if we can get a little bit of glue out this way. So the reason I wanted a tiny bit of glue is because if you put too much down, it'll just go all sort of squidgy. So we're going to start off with putting our head down. So the head is, I mean, it's quite funny when you're building these up, aren't they? Because they look like, that looks a bit like a mushroom now, doesn't it?
It does look a little bit like a mushroom.
But a lot of these I've put through my sticker machine just to make our bits that can go on the sticky.
Those lava lamps that used to get ridiculously hot. Remember those
I
back
used to
in the
love
day?
a lava lamp.
Yeah. They're big in the 90s, weren't they? I seem to remember.
Yeah, absolutely. And they used to be quite expensive, but I think you can pick them up quite cheap now, can't you?
No idea, and I wouldn't know where to go to get one of those.
My daughter got one for my granddaughter for Christmas, and it was a fish one. And it's got little fish in it that swim around, and it looks so realistic. Right, I'm just going to grab myself some tweezers because we've got that's if I can find some tweezers.
You need to get tonight's Monday mega deal, Debbie, with the free tweezers in the Go Tote bag.
He's on it tonight, isn't he? Right, now put these through. I'm not going to lie to you either. These are tiny, the little feet, like the little paws. They're tiny, the toes. So what I would say, yeah, it's a die. So, and when you look, if I bring it out, you get them all in here. The best way to do it, Ben, which I found, was to keep them in the die. So once you die cut them, they don't come out straight away. You have to poke them out. Put a tiny bit of your glue from your nozzle onto each bit. Right. Turn it round and then with your poker tool, poke them through. Yeah. And then you will get them. But just for sort of quicker demo purposes, I put them on here. So then that way we could just bring our feet in and I could sort of take the little toes and put them on, because they are so tiny. And even now I'm thinking I should have done it the way that I was gonna.
Good job you have got your glasses today.
It is a good job I've got my glasses, yes. There we go.
Just whilst we watch you pop those down, Jane, so Jane, I am here tomorrow. I'm not here I'm here every day this week, but I'm not here on Friday. That's the only day I'm not here, but thank you for your message. You say, here's my last joke for you for a few days. No, keep sending them. Keep sending them in. I'm just not here Friday. So
Jane's been sending them to all of us.
Oh, fine. Well, she's just said, here's my last joke for a few days. For you for a few days. Right, but it isn't because I'm here. I don't know how long they're going to keep me in the hospital after my shoulder surgery. Well, rest up. And get well soon, and thank you for your joke, which says, Ben, I wrote a song about a tortilla. Well, actually, it is more of a rap. Yes, Jane. I love that.
Good one.
And Corinne Collins just says, I had that problem with the pin. You do need a stainless steel pin that doesn't rust.
Yes, absolutely.
But you do get one included, of course.
You do, yes. So it's obviously got lost.
That one. Yeah.
Which is this one, yes, here. So, right, there we go. We've got our little
look at the little feet.
And then that one's on there. And then this one, we're just going to put that tiny bit of glue onto, we want it just on that end. Just taking some of that off. There we go, a little bit on the end. And then just there. So what's nice about this one, this really is the die that you're going to just build up and be creative with.
Yeah.
So pop that one on, so we'll just let that one dry. I'm just taking it off of that glued part so it doesn't stick, and just hold that together. And it's why I'm using tacky glue, because I can really put it into a small amount and I can move it about if I need to. So we've got that one, we've got that one, we've got those. So where's this? Right, so now we're building it up. And I'm sure you can probably build even more from this as well, like with your faces and different animals, because you've got so many different dies. So we're going to place that one just in the middle.
Could be Peter Pan, did you say?
Could be a panda.
Could be a panda.
I thought it looked a little bit like a panda.
Johnny said could be Peter Pan. That's a bit of a stretch of the old imagination. Could be a panda.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely could.
And then our eyes up or down? Up. Yep, that will do. Would he be upset? Oh yeah, he'd be a bit sad,
if his eyes were down, he would look a bit sad.
We don't want a crying rabbit, do we?
No.
It does look a bit like a panda. I think if you did just ears small, look like that.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Well done, Johnny. I love that.
Let's put that there.
Can we have the Easter panda instead?
Oh, yeah, look.
Oh, he's really cool. Or it could be like, even maybe like a it could be a little mouse as well.
Oh, yes, if you've done a long tail. Yeah, absolutely. But we are having a rabbit. It's an Easter
Harry
bunny.
Potter, did you say? Oh,
Harry Potter. Now we are thinking out the bag if it's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Right, just turn that one round and just put a little dot on there as well. So we're going to take that one.
Any other animals from anyone else that you think that could be?
And then that one there.
It could,
oh, yeah,
Johnny.
That could be a beaver.
Could be a beaver.
Yes, that's like a beaver's tail,
Beaver's
isn't
tail,
it?
yeah.
Absolutely. And then let's do our...
Spring Watch starts soon, as you said. Is that with Chris Packham? And, Michaela Strachan. I thought it was Helen Skelton. You said love Michaela Strachan. She's just... Oh, I won't say in case anyone hasn't watched it yet. She was on Dancing on Ice, wasn't she, Michaela Strachan?
That's right, yes.
Got to the final.
She was... she used to do Timmy Mallet, didn't she, years ago?
Yeah,
Mallet's Mallet.
And the Really Wild show she used to be on.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I used to love that show with Terry Nutkins.
Terry Nutkins.
Terry Nutkins, Chris Packham and Michaela Strachan.
And then we're just going to do the carrot, but I'm going to actually, I wish I'd just not stuck his arm down. I can pull that out a little bit so he looks like he's carrying the carrot. There we go. Right, so we've got our little bunny and then we've got our egg here. So we're going to build this all up. So before I stick it all down, I'm just going to put some ribbon on. So let's just place this one through. So I've got some nice lemon ribbon. We're going to thread that through there like so. There we go.
Zoe says she finds the glue pens are great for the little bits as well.
And I always forget to use the glue pens. You're absolutely right. So yeah, a great one for that. Right, let's pop that to the side and bring in I think I'm going to use just the tape pens.
Do you think maybe at the end of the demo when you finished, LDD says, hi from our farm near Philadelphia. How do you get glue into the tiny glue bottles? Whilst watching you craft the bunny, I was trying to fill a tiny glue bottle for the first time. Help.
Oh, okay.
No, not now, but maybe at the end.
Yes, if we can get some refillable ones, because our ones are full.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack, they might have some in the outside empty bottles.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, literally, we're going to have our bunny onto our card, and I want to just fill the background with some sort of, with some Easter eggs. So I'm just seeing where our Easter bunny will be.
And those are great, aren't they? Like you said, for tags, ornaments, for hiding little clues, bunny bunting maybe.
Yeah, love that. Absolutely. So much you can do with them, isn't there? We'll have a little carrot there as well. So we'll have our bunny here, and then we'll put a few more Easter eggs behind him. Let's do it onto here. I love that there's so many different elements to this though, Ben. Like, it's one of those things, if you love crafting, you're going to love using this collection.
Oh yeah.
Because there's so many pieces.
Like you said earlier on as well, you've got like all the cutesy stuff like this. So this is the kind of stuff you can imagine doing your sort of Easter crafting with the kids. And then I love the way you described the, you know, the bigger stamps that you've got with the chicken, the lamb and the rabbit there.
Yeah.
Still quite cute, but a little bit more grown up in their design.
Absolutely.
And then you've obviously, you know, got the sort of religious side of things with the cross and the, you know, the church in there as well. So it is Easter like covered off really, isn't it? I think.
It's got everything.
A really like thorough collection, and as we touched on earlier, not a collection that you'll go, oh well, you know, I can only use this for Easter 2025. It's not time coded, if you like. You'll use it for years and years to come. Obviously, the only thing you'll need to buy more of down the line of the paper pads, but you get one free within the bundle. You can add more into your basket. I know someone who bought 6 extra pads today. And of course, if you do have a look on the shop today, you'll find various Violet Studio Easter products, including the pad, the 8x8 pad that we launched, I think, last year now, the Hoppy Easter, which is, again, a pad that you can bring in. And we've done so many beautiful, like, pattern pads, haven't we, Debbie, that you could bring in to work with the elements from this collection? Oh,
so many pretty pads that we've brought you out. Now, have we got time to continue with the demo, Johnny? Yep, because I thought we'd make a little Easter box. So because we give a lot of gifts, so I thought because we've made a tag, we'd do a little Easter box. So I'll just tell you the measurements that I've done this one. I did it to 11 inches by 11 inches, and then I've scored in at 4 inches. And then that's allowed me to have this really small amount here, which is just 3 inches by 3 inches on the inside. So let's just pop our box together. In fact, before I do that, just want to do something else. I've got some papers from that paper pad.
Oh yeah.
And this is what I was governed by. So I've done my box lid as well. I'll give you the measurements to that. I've done that 7 inch by 7 inches. And this time on the box lid side of the box, I've scored in at 2 inches. And that's going to allow me to have a piece here, which will go over the top. So this will be our lid. This is the bottom of the box, which I've cut my pages to, which are going to go on this side. So I'm just doing that so you know that your pieces of card go on the inside nearest your box base, not the outside. So let's just glue these into place. And obviously I've made my box because you'll see lots of boxes. If you want to learn to make a box, there's so many tutorials online, honestly, to show you how to do some. So I've already sort of scored mine in, but if you don't have a scoreboard like with a box maker in it, so like our Master Score or the Ultimate Pro, you do need one that has a box lid side to your box and a box base side. And then you'll be able to make your boxes really, really simple.
Hi, Zoe Carver. She says, I'm hungry. All I can see is mini eggs. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Anita P says, wild bunnies run in my neighbourhood and are very active in the morning.
Aww.
Then they startle me when I'm on my 5 a.m. walk. We get a lot of bunnies around our around where we live as well.
Yeah, we do too. Well,
You
we're
see-
in Thetford Forest, aren't we?
Oh,
so
yeah.
get so much wildlife.
It's funny, if Molly sees one and it starts to run, she'll go after it.
Oh, will she?
Not to try and catch it, she just loves like
Yeah.
the thrill of the chase. But yeah, get loads. Got lots of frogs have just suddenly appeared as well in the little nature reserve bit we've just got across from our house. So I took Molly down there the other day to wash her off after a walk and was walking through, and all of a sudden this massive frog just jumped up. Yeah, scared me to death.
Get out of my pond.
Yeah. Rabbit. Was it what? I think it was a frog. It was about that big. Yeah, it was massive. It was massive.
Yeah, you can get really big frogs, can't you?
Yeah. He was wearing a pair of shoes as well, the frog. Open-toed sandals.
Dear. Oh dear.
Open-toed sandals. Sorry. Oh, I was very proud
That
of
joke
myself.
was for the high jump, I think. Right, so we've got our box base there, and then our lid, we're just going to tie that in with these pages on the top. And then I've also got a Happy Easter sentiment, which we have, which we've stamped out of the sentiment stamp set that you're getting. And then let's just pop that in the middle. And then we'll have our Happy Easter on the top there. Just pop that onto a bit of foam pads. Like so. And then all we've got left to do is just to pop our lid together. In fact, I'm not going to put that on just yet because I'm going to stick the ribbon of this underneath the sentiment, and then it will hang down from the box.
Any more comments and questions? Fire those through. LDD, we will see if we can get hold of that a glue bottle to show you how to fill that up after this demo. We'll have a little break in a minute. We've got, if you are wanting to grab them as well, the Sara Signature My Special Papers pad.
Yes.
That's coming up in this hour. Already into the second hour of the show. It's
are we?
flying over today.
It has gone really quick. And don't take this risk. It's felt like a long day, but only because I was up so early and on the road so early.
Yeah.
But it's been a really quick day.
Yeah, it's like, I know exactly what you mean, because I was up early this morning and it feels like the day has been long, but it feels like the shows have gone very quickly. Can't believe we are, under an hour to go now tonight. We're back again tomorrow. 60-minute deals tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Looking forward to that.
I love a 60-minute deal show.
Me too.
Right, so we're going to pop that on there. Oh, it's
What?
Johnny's, is it really?
Hang on a minute. Newsflash.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep. Tomorrow's 60-minute deals chosen by beep, 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 beep. Producer Johnny.
There we go. Look, there's our little buddy tag with our little box, and you can put whatever you like in there. Maybe some little eggs in there. There we
Thank you, says Trudy, so much for showing how to construct that box. You are welcome, and another brilliant demo. As I've said, if you love this collection and you're picking it up and you want more inspiration, Debbie has already done 6 demos with it, so that's the 7th from that set. So again, value for money is brilliant. But then you get 7 demonstrations that you can now go away and create, which is brilliant. The showstopper is all of these goodies. So you're going to get the paper pad twice over. Remember, you only are paying for 1. So great value. And what's so lovely about this, again, is you see, I flick through here, you've got 36 single-sided sheets, uncoated, so you know you can do whatever you want with these. But what's so lovely is that, yes, you know, a few of these are obviously very Eastery, but you can see a lot of the pattern papers that you've got, the florals, you'll be able to use for loads and loads of other different projects as well. That's, of course, very Easter. But look here, flowers, could be Mother's Day, could be a birthday, could be a celebration. You know, all of these different papers here for all sorts of different projects. It's a lovely pad to use year round. Very bright, very beautiful, very happy designs and colours in there. And you get that twice over within your Showstopper. You only pay for one. Then you're going to get all of your dies in here. This cracked Easter egg has been very popular on its own, just so cute. And the thing is, you've got the ability to pop in the little characters in there. So you've got, I'll show you that in a second, but you've got that stamp and die little chick in there as well as part of the Easter Friends set. So that goes in there really, really nicely. And again, like Debbie was saying earlier on, you could maybe pop a sentiment in there if you wanted. Then you've got your Easter egg baubles. So these are the ones we've just been having a little bit of a look at there. Yes, use them as tags, use them as decorative elements, use them as little ornaments if you do an Easter tree, like I know a lot of people do. You know, use them, as Debbie said earlier, I love that idea, as little you know, clues, little tags that you can hide around the garden as the next clue on an Easter egg hunt for the kids. Really, really super cool. Or again, you know, if you wanted to use them slightly differently, turn them upside down, they're a balloon. I mean, loads of different ways for you to be able to use those. Then, within this set, I'm just going to show you these in the order I picked them up. You've got to show you the kind of different styles of Easter that you can do here, that beautiful ornate cross. So you've got that outer die, inner die to be able to create beautiful projects just like this one we're seeing here. You do get that church die included as well, and the scenery you're seeing here, plus of course the papers that have been used to create that beautiful card by our Julia are also the papers that you're going to get within this set. Then you're going to get all of your characters in stamp and die form. If I can pick them up, here they are. These are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Which is your favourite cute Easter friend? Is it the cute little rabbit? Is it the cheeky chick? Or is it the lovely lamb? A few projects here just to show you again the kind of thing that you can do. As you can see, nice size as well, for perfect for doing your colouring with. Use the dice to be able to cut these out, or of course if you just want to stamp them onto a project, you can do that as well. Then on top of all of that, you get this set here, the stencil and die set, which I showed you a few moments ago. This, I think, is such a useful stencil to have that you'll use across a whole host of different projects, not just within this set. And this is the kind of thing that you can create, multi-cutting that die there to create the scene that you're seeing here. And then again, using all of those beautiful dies to be able to create that church. Great set, again, as I said, to kind of use up all of those scraps of cardstock that you might have laying around. You're looking for a set to be able to do that. This is the set to go for. As you can see, all the dies perfectly sized to go through all of your different machines. This is brilliant as well because your Easter basket, you know, without the little bunny there, it could be a basket for a birthday, could be a get well basket for somebody in hospital, but piece it all together, that is the kind of effect that you can create, and it's super cool. Again, you've got the sentiment there, which I'll show you all the sentiments in just a second. Flowers to decorate up, you've got the carrots in there, all of the papers on that box as well are the papers that you're going to be receiving twice over with this collection. This card's an absolute beaut, love that. I'll at least put that together using elements of the stencil, the embossing folder, and then the other cross that you're going to get in the Easter Blessings collection. So how brilliant is that? That cross, a little bit more sort of plain and simple compared to the ornate cross that you've got in this collection, but it looks brilliant. And this embossed detail that you're going to get, I just think is super. It's a lovely, lovely embossing folder. I won't read them all out, but you've got words in there like rejoice, faith, peace, Jesus, hope, Lord, all these kind of things. It's a really, really beautiful embossing folder. Then you've got your bunny triptych. Again, going back to kind of like the fun side of things, go back to the earlier demo on Wake Up Call, and Debbie showed you how to pop a card together using that. A lot of fun, very, very super cute. You've also got the ability to be able to pop this card together, the Hoppy Easter. Love this card, made by Marie Jones. And again, it's all about building that bunny up, as you've just seen. You've got all of the little dies in there as well to be able to create the basket from the previous set, and the eggs that you can pop in there as well, florals. I mean, just such a fun, hoppy, happy collection that you can be working with. And then last but by no means least, you are also going to be receiving all of the sentiments as well. And what's lovely again is that we've included the kind of, you know, cute, cheeky sentiments in there, like Hoppy Easter and thinking of you this Easter, but then we've also included, beautiful phrases like this one here, Happy Easter and God bless you, even quotes from the Bible included in there as well. So it's a very thorough collection. It's a collection which encompasses, I think, all of Easter, and the price, I think, is brilliant. Showstopper is the way to go. Well over 40% of the stock gone now. Best price by far. Get your second pad for free, but like I've said, if you do decide that you want to pick and choose, you want to get a few different bits and pieces, just check the shop for show and you can add all of the individual items that you want into your basket. We are going to take a short break, come back with more of your questions and comments, and also we will have a look into the Sara Signature My Special Papers box in about 3 or 4 minutes time.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben, Sara, Craig, Debbie, Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do without you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll 50 towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Weldon, Marshall, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Tampa Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki, Washi, Pensacola, Ellsmere Park, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Memphis, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fentanyl. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Round, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud City, Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Sawbrook and Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewdley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Manningham, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Welcome back everybody. Thank you for the comments coming through. Lots of love for Debbie's last demo. Thank you so much for showing how to construct the box. Now you can fill it with eggs, says Corinne Collins. If only we had some mini eggs to fill it with. That would be so...
If only.
If there were many eggs in here, they wouldn't be around for very long because I would have devoured them. Love those eggs. Such a cute box, Debbie. LDD, we will show you how to fill a glue bottle the other side of this demo. So if you can hang with us, we will show you how to do that in just a little while. Mary Jo says, can we show all of Debbie's makes so we can get a screenshot? I don't know if they're all in here, but potentially by the end of the show, if we can, we will do that for you. That egg would be great to put a baby dinosaur in, says Jane Adams. Great minds think alike, Jane. We said that earlier on. It would be fantastic, wouldn't it? It would look great. Lamb is my favourite animal, says Trudy. And Hilary says, I feel sad for the lamb as it has no flowers like the other two. Oh. You could pop your own flowers on there, couldn't you? You dress it up yourself. Listen, as I say, we'll look at all of Debbie's demos, I'm sure, at the end of the show. We will also come to your conundrum LDD in just a little while, but we do want to have a look at this next deal, which is the Sara's Special Papers box. 12 by 12, of course, 240 sheets containing some of your most favourite collections brought back in this box for a brilliant price. £39.99 is the platinum price, $55.96 if you're in the US and you're a platinum member. We'll delve into the box. I'll take you through all the paper in just a little while. But before that, shall we have a look at another demo with Debbie?
Sara's signature box is really exciting because it has 9 different collections in the actual box itself, and I just adore it. So I've took one of the papers from Once Upon a Time. So I think this is a beautiful paper, and I thought I'd show you how to make a lovely little box. So I'm going to bring in my scoring board, not my scoring board, my guillotine to start with, and we're going to trim our paper down. So first of all, we're going to take our 12 by 12 and we're just going to trim this to 6 by 6. 6 by 12. And what I want to do is make sure that I sort of have it this way round, because our box is going to be this way round and the top is going to be here. So I'm going to trim this bit down to 6 inches. So just to 6 inches, like so. Make sure that's straight all the way along. Hold that down and trim that down. So this is the piece we're going to be working on, but this piece I also want to make a lid for my box as well. So you can choose any part of where you want that to go, so it doesn't really matter, but we're going to trim this one down, and that's going to be 3 5/8 of an inch.
Okay.
That's 3, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of an inch. So just trim that one like so. And then we're going to turn that round and we're going to trim that to 6 2/8 of an inch. So 1, 2, which is just about 6 1/4. So trim that one down. So that's going to be our lid. So pop that to the side, and then I'm going to bring in our scoreboard. So the scoreboard now is going to score the lines that we need to fold into that box. So we're going to score this at 4 1/4. So 4 1/4 here. And I always do my lines twice because it just gives a good amount of stretch into your cardstock, and then when you're folding it, it won't crease or crack.
Is that no matter what type of card you use,
yes,
whether it's card
always,
or paper?
Yeah. I think the thicker your card, maybe 2 or 3 times, because you just want to stretch the fibres of your card. So that's 4 1/4, and then we're going to go to 5 3/4. So 5 3/4. And then we're gonna rotate this now, and we're gonna score. So first of all, I want to do at the top. Oh, rotate to this way round, and then we're gonna score this at 1/2 inch. So just down like so, and then we're gonna score it at 2 inches. Now, make sure that you know which side your top is going to be. So I know the top of my box is here because we want the couple that's on here, our princess and prince, standing the right way up. We don't want them on their heads, do we?
No.
So we're going to score this now. With being at the top, we want to score at 1 inch. There we go, just down the top there. And then we want to come in and score at 4.5 inches. Or that would be 1.5 inch from the bottom. So that's given me all my score lines. Do you know what I've done? I made a rookie mistake on here, Ben.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter, it will be absolutely fine because I have another one, but I will tell you straight away what I've done. I've done this on my box lid side.
Oh, never.
Yes, so what you need to do is to make sure that you do your box base side, not your box lid side.
Right, gotcha.
So I'm going to carry on because I do have one that I've already done, so it'll be the same thing, but just so you know. So, and I always say that, turn the ball round, otherwise I'm going to score it. But,
easy to do though, isn't it?
Absolutely, and it's good for me to tell you what I've done, and then you'll make sure that you don't do it at home. So now what we're going to do, we're going to now score our lid, and on our lid we're just going to score at 1 inch all the way around.
Okay.
So a couple of times, 1 inch. It's so funny because I say it to myself every time, make sure you score on the right side of the board. And then I didn't. Right, there we go. So that's all our scoring done. So first of all, we're going to, I always take the largest piece of card over the top, and that stops any warping of your cardstock. And then we're just going to turn that all the way around and burnish them really lightly because these are papers, but they're really good quality papers. And then with your lid, all you're going to do here, I'm going to turn it where I can see my lines a bit better. And I just snip into those lines, take a little triangle out, and then I just take a little smidgen off. And the reason I take that bit off, not only does it allow you to have a bit more wiggle room, it saves you glue as well, Ben, because you've not got so much glue to stick down.
Yeah.
So just going to carry on doing that all the way around.
Is there a best glue that you use for this kind of thing as well?
So I always now use our tape pens.
Yeah.
I think they're super strong. I think they work really well. As long as you massage them down so your glue, it gets heated, they stay stuck really well. So we're going to go on that first 1/2 inch down the side there. And then we're going to continue that all the way along on those lines. And actually, that one I can see is slightly out, and that will be to do with either my cutting of the paper or the score line was slightly out. So I'm just going to very gently ease that in. And then our next one, and that's the good thing, Ben, when you're folding, you can see that it goes exactly side to side.
Yeah.
So if it's slightly out, you can make sure that you've done that the right way. So that's all of those done. Then we're going to turn this last one over, like so, and the base one as well. So putting all those score lines in. Now once we've done that, we're then going to, this side here is actually going to, let me just double, yep, that's the top piece. That's going to be stuck all the way down. So all I'm going to do with this one is come in and glue that down. So using our tape pen, just all the way along. Now the good thing about this is what this does is adds rigidity to your box. So whatever you're putting in there is going to stay really strong now. So that's going to go down all the way there. And I'm just going to use my scoring tool to really burnish that down. And when you burnish, none of that will come away. So that gives us this amount. Then what we want to do is do some snipping. So with this one, we want to come in and take away these side pieces. So I'm just going to come in on this piece and take that completely away. And we're going to just, on this section here, and I'm just going to fold that in so we can see. I'm just going to take out a little section, and all that's going to do is miter my edges. So that's my little tab to glue onto the opposite side.
Yeah.
And then with these pieces here, we're going to do the same. We're going to take just a sliver off, which is going to help fold the boxes in, and onto here. Just doing a tiny, tiny bit in on each one of these. So one piece there, And just another little piece, and you'll do that all the way along. Another one there, and just a very slight bit over there. And that will just help when it comes to doing the box. So then what will happen, Ben, you will then fold these in like so, and that one gets glued to the side. And that creates our little box.
That's brilliant.
I'm not going to glue this one. I'm going to bring exactly the same, so you can see exactly the same, but this one is done on my box base side.
Got you, yes.
And that's the only difference. So what you can do, if you do what I did with this one, and it's because what will happen, this will be slightly bigger than what your box lid would be. Make your box lid just an increment bigger.
Okay, yeah.
So just cut another piece of card. So we had another piece of card left over. Just do that because then you'll be able to just use that one. So all we're going to do with this one, this will go straight over to here. Got a little bit here. And this tab is going to be underneath and glue that together. So all we're going to do is put some glue on this tab. So just across here, making sure we put plenty on there. Fold that down, and then again give that a burnish to make sure that's really secure, and then that will create the box. And then we're going to just pop our sides in, and then these bits on top. So all I'm going to do is add some glue, and actually I think I might just bring in my tacky glue. Oh no, we can still do this. I'm just going to actually just do it down here. I should have put my glue on beforehand, but it's fine, it will still work. Let's just do that one like so, and then this one. There we go. And then once you've got that all together and that's straight, make sure your box is straight, we can then pop that on the inside.
Yep.
And then we can just pop that in. And all you're going to do then, Ben, you can fold that in and that creates a little purse. Or we've got our lid, which we're then just going to put those extra extra sticky pieces here. So just put them on your end. There we go. And last one. So fold those ones in. And
beautiful, this, absolutely stunning. It's great to show the quality of the papers, isn't it? The fact that you can create construction pieces like this with the papers, it just shows you like how good the quality is, doesn't it?
Oh, so much so, yes. And it gives you quite a good rigidity on your box as well. So we've got our box, we've got our couple there, and all I had, here we go, little bow, which we're just going to pop on the front just to complement. I thought that would just look really nice and neat. Like so. Let's just pop that right on the front. And there we go. There's our little box made with just one sheet of our papers. Beautiful.
Thank you, Rose. It says, that is an awesome box, Debbie. I love it. Betty Weaver says, top tip, Debbie, as well. And back on the subject of eggs, Anne says, I've already eaten a big bag of mini eggs. It's a good thing they don't make them all year round, as I'd weigh 500 pounds. I am with you on that, Anne. I am with you on that. I can take or leave chocolate, to be fair. But when it comes to mini eggs, I can eat a bag of mini eggs like a bag of crisps, honestly. It's like with Haribo as well. Any Haribo, I can eat that in a matter of moments. Just to show you the papers that you're going to get, see if we can remember all the collections that you've got in here. So there's 240 sheets that you are getting. It's 10 collections, isn't it? 24 sheets of each. I won't show you every single sheet because we're going to be here until tomorrow if I do. But Floral Elegance is the first one. Is that correct, I think? Floral Elegance? I have to test my memory here a little bit.
Rose Garden.
No, first one.
Bohemian.
Bohemian, rather. Thank you. Let me put those face down. So all of these, as I say, it's so lovely because you're getting papers here which potentially you haven't seen before. Like if you're fairly new to us, there will be collections in here that you haven't seen before. So it's almost like you are going to be getting 10 brand new paper pads. And what's so lovely about this is that you are getting a selection of each. So 24 sheets within each of these, 12 designs, 2 sheets of each. So the first one is the beautiful Bohemian collection. Loads of lovely florals in there, loads of beautiful dream catchers in there as well. You're then going to be receiving within this set, got so many papers, still on the Bohemian Dreams, Bohemian collection, not Bohemian Dreams. You're then going to get, I don't think this is an order, is this still the, it's been put back, it has, it's been put back in wrong. Yeah.
My one's completely wrong.
No, hang on a minute. So this is Bohemian. Right, wait there. It's fine. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Right, so you're also going to get, this is the, this is
Enchanted
Dreams.
Yes.
Oh no, so it is right. There's just tons of papers in here. Enchanted Dreams. We'll soon find out. Love this one. This is the one with the yeah, the cute little rainbows on it, isn't it? Like the hand-drawn rainbows. This one. I absolutely love that paper there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Stunning. And also the Hydrangea hot air balloon, which I just think is absolutely beautiful. This one from a few years back now. So like I say, it's a great way for you to be able to, if you are a viewer who's been with us for years and years, a great way to be able to pick up Sara Signature pads, which, you know, we always say we're not going to bring back, and some of your absolute favourites in here. But if you are new, like I've said, then you are going to be receiving papers that potentially you've never ever seen before. Next up, only the biggest selling collection from last year. This was a huge, it was probably around about this time last year, actually, Debbie, I think, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah, it was near the beginning of the year, yeah.
February, March
time. It was the show we did.
It was?
Yes.
Biggest show of the year.
Yes, I know.
And so many people love that. So that is your Enchanted Ocean. Just very, very different. And, you know, with some of the floral papers here, sometimes you might be like, oh, which collection was that again? But this one's instantly recognisable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I think it was such a big seller because we don't really see papers like this a lot of, do we?
No. And, you know, and once again, a great way for you to be able to stock up, because chances are you were one of the many hundreds of people who jumped in and bought this collection. The paper pads are now running a little bit short. Then this is a great way to be able to stock up. So Enchanted Ocean, all of the different characters there that you've got, from seahorses to jellyfish, from jellyfish to your dolphins or porpoises. Next up, this is Floral Elegance. Was this initially the Floral Elegance? Because this is obviously on uncoated. Wasn't this initially on like a pearl paper? Or did I dream
yes,
that?
It was,
wasn't
you're
it?
right, yes. And there was a speciality pad that come with it as well, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was pearl ones, but these are papers. So actually, just to have additional papers of these. I mean, I loved Floral Elegance. It was one of my absolute favourites of Sara Signatures.
Well, it's one of those go-tos again, isn't it, that you can use for, you know, whilst the things like the Enchanted Ocean are brilliant, this is like a go-to paper that you can use for so many different occasions,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
yeah. And those deep navies just make it look really classy.
Yeah. Next up, so this is what you use in your demo, isn't it?
Yes, so this is your Enchanted...
Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time, not Once Upon a Forest.
Once Upon a Forest?
I don't know where that come from. There's a new one, where the dragons and the dinosaurs lived.
But it's got that real kind of like fantasy theme to it, you know, princes and princesses and princess castles. There's beautiful florals in there as well. You've got the kind of, you know, storybooks in there. It's almost got like a bit of a hint and a theme of like Swan Lake to it as well.
Yes, it has. I know what you mean.
But there's loads to love about that collection. We then move on to Rose Garden.
I never promised you a
Rose Garden. Oh no, we're still in the Once Upon a Time, aren't we?
Yep.
Oh, blimey me. Rose Garden. This, I think, was one of the collections that was new when I joined back in about 2020. So I think it's about 4 or 5 years old. But yeah, some absolutely beautiful papers. Obviously, all sort of floral and butterfly themed. Very different set of papers, this, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something a little bit contemporary about them, isn't there?
And what's nice again is you just saw from that last sheet, you have got kind of almost like frame designs in there as well. If you're into like your scrapbooking, you've certainly got papers that you can choose from. Next is vintage butterflies. Lots of snippability in this one as well, right?
Yeah, loads. I mean, there's so many butterflies you can be snipping into. But just a really great one for scrapbooking, for doing your mats and layers. Lots of card making varieties you could be making with them. That's beautiful. The butterflies on there are amazing.
One of my favourite collections as well. So if you love vintage, you're in lucky because you've got the vintage butterflies and then the vintage diary as well. And I love all of the different layers of interest that you've got here. There's lots of different imagery, and I love like the sort of patterns layered on top of that, and then
absolutely.
the script as well.
Yeah, all them sculptures. It's one of the most beautiful pads we've had.
Really beautiful, you know, vintage design. I love the fact, again, you've got like that writing kind of layered through here, like the ink splats through there too, and almost that sort of like vignette effect on a lot of these papers as well, kind of drawing the eye into all of these beautiful designs that you've got. So that is the 8th of the paper pads that you're getting in here. I know I'm going fairly slow here, but I think it's worth just showing you as much as we can. Then you've got vintage lace. Which again, absolutely stunning, kind of beautiful florals in here, and of course the stunning kind of delicate lace designs running through here. Here the kind of beautiful pattern doilies in here, you've got like damask effects running through, and again like the elements of the florals and some script in there as well. And then last but by no means least, we all know this one, don't we?
Debbie Robinson in a pad.
Debbie in a pad. That is your Wild at Heart. So again, it is 10 collections that you're getting in total. You're getting 24 sheets of each, 180 GSM, an uncoated paper as well. So just a fantastic bundle to get. Grab it whilst you can. And the thing to think about here is, if you think about that, the fact that this is 24 sheets 10 times over. It's 10 pads basically. Can you imagine if we were to say to you, oh, a 24 sheet 12 by 12 pad for $3.99? You would think we'd gone bonkers, but that's effectively what we are doing here with this collection. It's huge. It's a brilliant deal. Snap it up whilst you can. It is an absolutely fantastic deal. It's going to take me a while to sort all this out and put it back into the box.
Well, shall I let you do that and I'll fill up a glue bottle?
Ah, the glue bottle! Yes, I knew there was something coming up.
Yeah, who was it that asked?
LDD.
Oh, there you go, LDD. So yes, I would say if you're filling up, make sure that you're using something like Altaca glue or a glue that has a nozzle on there, because the nozzle is going to make sure it's going to be easy to apply into your bottle. So you want to take the full amount off and then literally just pop that inside, and you want to squeeze that. And then all those, can you see, just filling up nice and easy. So you're going to keep doing that to decant your glue into there. And then if it comes to the stage where it's not coming out so much, or you've got to squeeze a bit harder, just give your bottle a shake. Now this might be what's happening. When it gets round the sides, just tap it to go down, because what will happen, where it's catching on, it will create a bubble, and then a bubble will come out because it's not going through cleanly enough. So you want to try and make sure that you're going to put it all the way in, and then you want to just squeeze that all the way down. And I'm going to refill this one up because this is a new bottle that Jake got for us. Oh, there we go. Look, it's gone again. So tap that down and then just squeeze that in. So it's getting to the stage where there's not probably so much left in my glue bottle. The reason I like to fill it right up as well, because you want to immerse your pin right into it.
Yes.
So there we go. We're going to pop all that in.
Is this the only liquid glue that we put in these as well?
No, not at all. You can put your Kalau glue in. So we do have one in the studio, but again, the pin is missing. So that one's no good now because that's all clogged up and it's really hard to unclog.
Yeah.
You have to keep that pin in, but putting your pin in like this is no good. You want to keep it upside down, Ben. So you want to stand it into something. So what I am going to do tomorrow, I haven't finished my water, but I'm just going to bring in my water bottle, and I think people have seen me do this before. If you just cut around here, and in fact, I'm just going to do it because I can drink my water afterwards. So we're just going to cut around here. You can see, and this can be any water bottle, so it doesn't have to be a fancy water bottle like so. So let's just pop that in there. In fact, I'm going to pop that over there. I won't drink out of that, don't worry. Take the lid off, and then you've got yourself, oh, that's a little bit wonky, so let's just cut that off so it's not so wonky. So cut around, there we go. And then that way, that will sit in there perfectly well. So that's a really good little holder and cheap as anything to do that. So it's any bottle of water. That way your pin stays in there. And then the other thing is when you then take this out, pop your pin inside there.
Nice,
and then you can't lose it. So you can literally, look, put that to the side anywhere you put it. Sorry for everyone's teeth that are on end then. But then you just take that off, put that back in, and then that's ready to go. So we're going to leave that in the studio now. So we have a proper glue bottle with the pin in. Yes.
It will get moved again and lost.
Yes, probably, but you can see that I've done it. But that's how you refill them up and use them as your tacky glue.
Just before we move on from that, and I know we're going to have another quick break, Natty says, would you mind also explaining the difference between tacky glue and all-purpose?
Yes, absolutely. Let me grab the Collal all-purpose. And they're really good questions. If anyone's got any questions, do ask, because it just shows that not everybody knows everything about everything, because there is so much. I remember, Ben, when I first got into crafting, and especially when I started with Crafter's Companion, and I was using the tacky glue before then, but I wasn't using any of the other glues. And there were so many different glues. It's like, oh, I didn't know what to use it for, how good it was. But my thing with both of these glues, this one here is a solvent-based glue. Yeah. So it means if you put it onto anything that has a coating on it, so Centura Pearl, your mirror card, your glitter cardstock, it's going to take off the shine, and it will take off some of the enamel on the top of it. So you don't want to use this on anything that's got a coating on it, because it will just wear away because it's solvent based. On the other side of it, it is a seriously strong glue, to the point if you are gluing something down, the more glue you use, you can shape it and it will stay in that shape because it's so strong. It dries like concrete. It's amazing glue. So if you've just got general cardstock, that is a brilliant glue to use. The other brilliant thing about it is as well is when you use it, you literally can rub it away at the end, and it goes into little globules of sort of sticky glue, and you just throw it away. So it doesn't mark any of your creations. So brilliant glue. Tacky glue is my favourite, Craig's favourite, and the reason being is because if you don't know what glue to use tacky on everything. Right. Because it will go literally on anything. You can do your gems with this, you can glue down your glitter card, your plain cardstock, your watercolour cardstock, and it's a fabulous glue. Both glues, I would say when you're applying, leave for about 30 seconds to a minute. That'll evaporate a bit better. Your tacky glue will go a bit more sticky, and your Collal glue will just grip a lot firmer at the start. But both of them are movable glues, so you can literally place it on a project, move them about, and they're going to work really well.
There you go, Natty, and thank you, LDD, who says thank you so very much. Glue victory. I'm sure you will find things much easier now with that explanation. Lots of love for those papers. Sydney says, love the swans on the lake. My dad was from Swan, Iowa. I was very brave, says Hilary, and used some of my special papers last week. Well done. And Carol says, oh, I can't resist the little marshmallow eggs covered in chocolate. We get them in egg cartons in the US. Oh yeah, I think when we had some candy sent through from one of our lovely viewers, maybe it was last year, the year before, I think we got some of those eggs sent through. Interesting. The only candy I can't resist for some reason, otherwise I don't eat any candy, says Carol. Yes, I like Peeps, and I have to have one a season just because. Lol. What is a Peep again? Oh, that is the marshmallowy ones, is it? Okay. Many eggs for me, as you know. Feel free to send. We're going to have a short break. When we come back, we will just recap on some of the best deals of the day so far, and then we'll be just about done. Any final questions you want to throw our way in the meantime, feel free to do so, and we'll come back in about 5 minutes.
My name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products, because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion, and of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy like the taste of this fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
Missed your favourite Crafters TV shows this week? Feel like you've missed out on the best crafting deals? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for Second Chance Sunday, your ultimate catch-up on the top 10 deals, demos and must-see moments from the past week. From incredible discounts to inspiring crafting, this is your second chance to grab the best of the best. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Tune in to Second Chance Sunday, only on Crafters TV. Because every crafter deserves a second chance.
Put there.
You do know this isn't a real door, don't you?
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Bria's misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelopers, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape and brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, felt quick dry Inkpads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment Inkpads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive Inkpads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, ultimate first compendium, Sara Signature Collections, and don't forget Discovery Kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Welcome back, everybody. Final 10 minutes of the show. Thank you, everybody, for all the lovely comments coming through. Just before we disappear, I just want to show you the Monday mega deals. And also, I know so many of you wanted to see all of Debbie's makes from the day, so we'll line those up at the end of the show. So if you do want to screenshot them all, you can. Best thing to do, though, of course, is to go back to the previous shows and re-watch them. 2 demos on the Easter Collection in Wake Up Call this morning, 4 demos in Launch Day, and then, of course, the demo from tonight as well. You've seen 2 of the Monday Mega Deals if you've been watching since the start. One of the Monday Mega Deals you haven't seen is the Duet Inkpads. So these are the colour bloomed shimmer. So it's a 6-piece collection, great price. £30 if you're platinum, or $40 if you're shopping in the US and you are a platinum member. You're going to get the 6 ink pads here, and we'll chat to Debbie around these in just a second. If I just tell you the colours, so you've got your Arctic flower, you have got your fruit pie, and you'll see on the front here, thinking like 2 colours. Of course, these again are those water-based ink, reactive hybrid, giving you the one colour, and then when you're adding your water to it, you're getting that second colour popping through. You've also got your sun goddess, you've got your Midnight Rose, you've got your Neptune, and then you've got your Mountain Meadow included in there as well. So, Debbie, I know a lot of people do get a little bit confused about these. So we had the Duet ink pads. We then had the Duet Colour Bloom ink pads, and these ones are the Duet Colour Bloom Shimmer ink pads. So again, just for people who don't know about these, they're similar to the Duet Colour Blooms, but they've got added shimmer, haven't they?
Yes, they have exactly that, and they are really pretty. It's a subtle shimmer, but you get it going throughout, and they're just beautiful ink pads to have. The fact that you can get 2 colours out of one ink pad,
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes them just a really attractive ink pad to have, and just a great one to be creative with.
And just again, because I know a few people not struggle, but you know, sometimes can't quite get the knack of it. What's the knack of getting that second colour to kind of to come out better?
Yeah, so you need to let them dry.
Yes.
So yes, you apply them, and we don't always have time on air to let them dry as much as we'd like to. And then you can dry them, and in between, once you apply the water, you can apply more, you can dry more, you can apply more water. So you can really have a good play with these to sort of split that colour. But for me, faux bleaching is brilliant with these, because if you just do a faux bleaching technique, then that colour blooms through.
Lovely chance to try these if you've not yet got them. So you get in the 6 pads as I've shown you there, 30 quid if you're a Platinum member, or $40 if you're shopping in the US and you're a Platinum member. That's the third of the 3 Monday Mega Deals that we've got. We'll just recap on the other 2. You do need to pick these up sooner rather than later, because you'll know Monday Mega Deals are just for 24 hours. These have been on since 8 o'clock this morning, so you've got theoretically, about another 12 hours or so, but get them now, because otherwise you'll forget. The other one we had was the brilliant deal on the Go tote bag. So this one, of course, is just a brilliant bag to carry all of your crafty goodies in. As a lot of you have chatted about in the comments, snack bag, love that. Use it for your gardening, use it for your cleaning, because it's really spacious. What's lovely is that you've got pockets all around the front, pockets all around the side, pockets all around the back, and you've got this big kind of like compartment in the centre as well, big enough to hold your Gemini MIDI in. With the handle out, that will go in there no problem at all. There's your shoulder strap, so if you want to pop that one into place, you can. You're simply just clipping that onto the sides like so, and then you can kind of adjust it to whatever size you want, but that's super handy. You've also got that padded strap there as well, so it's not going to, if it gets heavy, it's not going to dig into your shoulder, because you've got that there as kind of like a layer of protection. The handles as well are brilliant, because like I said, I know what it's like. You know, I always use Debbie Robinson as a point of fact here. You know, she carries pretty much half her craft room in her bags like this, so they will get heavy. You know, these will potentially dig into your fingers when you're carrying them around. Not here, because you've got that hook and loop sort of extra layer there, if you like, to pop across the handles, and that will keep everything nice and comfy for you and not dig into your fingers. Now, Monday Mega Deal on this is brilliant, because $15.99 or $21.59 Platinum is a great deal, but then we're throwing in a load of freebies in here for you as well. So effectively, you're getting £28 or $42 worth of freebies, and it's all good stuff, right? You're going to get one of our die brush tools. So again, really handy for weeding out your dies, and indeed getting all the bits and pieces out of the actual die cuts themselves. You get the brush, you get the sponge included in there as well. Super handy to have. Love the fact that we've popped in your little pastels, gel pens, getting the 7 colours in there as well of those for absolutely nothing. Also, you're getting your little Violet Studio enamel dots in there, 3mm dots, 240 of those in all of those fantastic colours. Those are just super cool. You're also going to get a set of tweezers. So again, if you're wanting to kind of recreate some of the demos that Debbie's done tonight, for those more sort of fiddly bits, tweezers are going to come into their own. We give you all 4 of those within that pack for free. So you've got your flat end tip, you've got your straight point tip, your angle point tip, and then your needle point tip in there as well. So those are all free within the bundle. Also, again, you'll have seen Debbie using the dotty tape pens throughout the day today. Nice to have these available because these are just going to give you the stick where you want it. And what I mean by that is that these are great for your more intricate die cuts, if you like, because if you use your standard glue pen with this, all the stick's going to get everywhere. This just puts the stick where it needs to go. The original design, these, okay, so nice and easy to hold, nice and easy to use. You've got 22 meters or 72 feet of stick on each of the pens, and we give you 2 of those. Again, you're not paying for either of those within the bundle. And to wrap it all off, it's a really great deal, this. A lot of people have jumped in for this one today. You're also going to get a set of our little wooden stamps as well. So you get an ink pad included in there, which is lovely. And then you've got those 5 stamps. So you've got hey you, you've got thanks so much, you've also got yay, and then you've also got special delivery and love. $15.99, $21.59, great value for money, that deal. Maybe a nice little gift for someone for, you know, Easter on the horizon. A little bag with all the goodies in there. Up to you, but you have to be quick because it is a 24-hour only deal. And the final Monday mega deal of the 3 before we line up all of Debbie's makes is this one here. You know what? Those are 3 good deals. I think this is the best of the lot as far as I'm concerned. Because you get one of the kind of most sought after products, I think, you know, if you are into using your ink pads, you know, and using stencils and things like that, you want all of the different ways to be able to lay the ink down. Yes, you want your blending brushes. Yes, you want your blending tools. Yes, you want your sponges. These are incredible as well. 40 of our ink daubers. Pop these onto the end of your fingers. Great for getting into those sort of more difficult nooks and crannies. Give you a little bit more control as well. You get 40 plus the card in there too, so you can do your little swatch on there so you know exactly what colour you've used, and of course the case to keep those all in. You can never have too many of these. So to stock up for $19.99 tonight, $26.39 if you're platinum, incredible. But the best thing about this deal is we give you 5 of our ink pads for absolutely nothing. Core product, stuff which people buy day in, day out. We're giving you 5 for free, and it's our opaque pigment ink pads, super blendable, super brilliant as well if you want to use these with your embossing powders to do your heat embossing techniques. You'll get 5 colours for free. Do not wait around on this one because, as I say, it disappears after 24 hours, potentially not coming back. Sandstorm, Twilight Grey, you're going to get your Plum Jam. Also, you will get the Ocean Blue, and then you've got Oasis in there as well. All 5 of those for absolutely nothing when you buy the must-have ink dauber kit. $19.99, $26.39. Take your pick on those. You might want to chuck all of them into your basket, as I say, because they're only 24-hour deals.
That is so good.
It's such a great buy, isn't it?
I mean, to get 5 ink pads, putting that into perspective,
for free.
Pigment ink pads for nothing. Yeah, I think that's amazing.
Best of the 3, do you think? I mean, they're 3 great deals, but that's probably the best of the lot, isn't it?
For me, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's a brilliant deal, that one. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. He says, hi, Ben. At some point, I'll send a photo of my stunning white rabbit from my collection for Easter. Michael, send it tomorrow because we're nearly done. I'll look out for that. And just for those of you that wanted to see all of Debbie's makes, let me line these up and we'll just get Debbie to talk around these as we do. This one was that from this morning?
No, that was from launch. Yes, from launch. I know. We did so many today and I'm so thrilled. And each one is different. They all show different ones. That was the rabbit that you put together. Yeah, the sentiment on there, you've got the paper pad in here, so much you can do. But I mean that's a tag, I've really covered up the little egg tag, but you've got a little egg tag in there, so absolutely super.
That's cute.
I think that might be my favourite.
Yeah, I think
I
this might be the same actually.
Yeah, I think that's just absolutely lovely, and it's just showing a different variety of what you can do with your paper pads, of what you can put in there. Yeah, no, see, I like that one as well. Excuse me. Yeah, it does show you all the different things that you can do with them, but it's that colour palette, Ben, for me, being able to do just really pretty cards, lovely pastel colours in that paper pad, use all your bits.
I forgot about this one, which I love.
There's actually not one card that I haven't enjoyed making today. Yeah.
One more here. Yes, the passport photo one.
Yes, that was the very first one we did. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And then the final with the ombre.
Right, yes, that we did today.
So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fantastic projects. Debbie, what a day. Thank you so much. We'll have to do it all over again tomorrow, won't we?
Oh, I think so, yes. And I've still got an Easter one, so we can perhaps chuck that in tomorrow as well. And I'm going to get my hands on the Touch of Sparkle, and I'm going to end up making my granddaughter's birthday card for her 10th birthday tomorrow with the Touch of Sparkle. I might as well make the most of it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for today, Ben. It's been amazing.
Thank you, Debbie. Always inspirational, always fun as well. And it's going to be another great day tomorrow too. 2, we are here for Wake Up Call. We've got a brilliant middle show where we've got a masterclass. We're going to be getting all mixed media-y, Debbie and I, in that show. Plus, you will not want to miss it. 60-minute deals is back. Producer Johnny style, big pop style. He's picked the deals. You know it is going to be off the chart. And then tomorrow night, of course, Tuesday night, launch party, so you can have a look at some of the more recent launches that we've done and get all of those into your basket. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching today. Massive thank you to all of the team. Thank you to Jan, thank you to Rachel, thank you to Johnny, thank you to Jamie, thank you to Jake, thank you to Debbie, thank you to you. And we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Be here. Make sure particularly you're here for that 60-minute deal show. It is going to be off the chart. Until then, bye for now.